problem with the hi, welcome to another edition of Talking Shit on the podcast, 428 2015. The problem with the GOP is legitimacy. The problem with the GOP is accuracy. People are calling for the banning of the rainbow flag and that the gay community uses to identify itself by stating that the shooting these two journalists by the deranged black man who used to work for the TV station out of Virginia uh, calls for the banning of the gay. What a disconnect! See, what a sick bunch of motherfuckers. The GOP and the Republican Party, this sort of weirdness about the RNC and their false legitimacy and accuracy when it comes to connecting dots and making sense. Now, if we're going to talk about banning anybody in regards to guns and violence, we would look at the National Rifle Association. We would look at the groups that some of your own leaders in the government have spoken for that are connected to the Ku Klux Klan. We would look for an accuracy in regards to that kind of a ban when it comes to behavior and symbolism. And the idea that somehow we've connected the flag from the gay community to some sort of a weirdness in regards to any stranger gunman or insanity or an insane person using the flag as some sort of immunity against their behavior is ridiculous. And I believe that the GOP and the Republican Party and this sort of here we go bullshit with Donald Trump, fire hair, fucked up weed, motherfucker. All of this, and it's sad, it's awful. But the only thing that the RNC and the GOP could put together for a fucking candidate, since they hated the niggers so much in the White House, is a tycoon from Wall Street, the place where all of the fucking evil of taking stuff from people really meets. The idea that they're going to put forth out of all the people, and they don't even give a fuck if we have the most qualified candidate. They just want a candidate that can win power, that can win control, that can win back what they want to demand from us. And now they're attacking Planned Parenthood because they've uncovered a couple of hoods. There's a lot of inaccuracy in a lot of agencies outside of Planned Parenthood. I don't think that one or two individuals and their talks at lunch should should determine who's really bad and wrong in regards to women having a choice. And the idea that somehow they take one thing and connect it to all this other bullshit to make their insane, racist, homophobic, chauvinistic viewpoint is just really a misstep. It's miscalculation on all the situations that they try to put in that kind of description or layout of why they don't, like views from the left. And it's just what do they have left? I mean, they give us Donald fucking Trump, the last Bush of all of the Bushlings, the one that even their own family put in the back of the bus in regards to the nation's trust is now running with some sort of false thrust toward the White House. It's just the lame duck session of this pattern of the GOP RNC movement. It just needs improvement. Nobody is really going in there and putting something out there for anybody to change anything anywhere with these people. The GOP and the RNC and the Fox News and the whole thing gives me it's like listening to the blues. Like there's no other music to get involved with progressive ideas and a way to change our lives. The idea that these corporations back up the pollution, the idea is that these corporations want Social Security as a part of the stock market as it flies and goes up and down. The idea that these people want everybody to live like Ozzie and Harriet in the 50s and not look at the gay, lesbian, and transgender community as a reality, it's sad. It's pathetic. It's draconian. It's baloney, and nobody should believe it. And racism and sexism and homophobia and all this bullshit that they're mad about because the people like even the Supreme Court has ironed out a lot of the myth and the strategical biblical bullshit that they try to throw at us. Well, I don't trust the GOP. I don't believe in the RNC. I don't want anything that they have to be legitimately connected to the presidency. We don't want them. We don't. They're out of ideas. They're out of their mind. They're out of touch, and they're out to lunch again and again. They want the oil to come out the ground, but no accountability going down. This earth is being corroded and damn near seems like it's going to be exploded by their ignorance and their sort of Neanderthal attitude toward us all. These ooka pooka, more money, burn baby burn, no scientific, fucking common sense about using something to death. They're just going to use stuff to death and not pay attention to the pollution or the corruption or the disruption of anything that can ruin or hurt the human family. These motherfuckers are ridiculous. And the clown show that they're putting before us for the last several presidential elections and general election, it's just like, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Rush Limbaugh talking about if all the news people and stuff now need to start carrying guns. Now, what we need to start carrying, Rush Limbaugh, is a different attitude toward motherfuckers like your sick ass. That's what we need. We need a different attitude. We need something with some kind of real longitude and latitude toward what we can be grateful for in our country and get ready for true immigration problems. Immigration is a problem in Europe right now. All these people that are coming from all these different countries where this colonialism is not working, is flooding, and they're flooding the borders of all these countries that has basically, milked that region like a fucking cash cow gets used. And now that all those resources and rational thinking is pretty much dried up, these people are leaving that area and they're coming to Europe and they may even make themselves here. I mean, what the GOP has going for them is sort of a fucking house of cards. And I wish I would have had the theme music queued up. But so when I say fuck news, I'm talking about the RNC. When I say fuck Fox News, I'm talking about Condoleezza Rice. When I say fuck Fox News, I'm talking about George W. Bush. When I say fuck Fox News, I'm talking about Reagan trickle-down economics. When I say fuck Fox News, I'm saying leave food stamps alone so you can fucking feed some people and quit blowing shit up every 2 or 3 months because you think that our, national security is at risk. When I say fuck Fox News, I'm talking about the ideology that turns our entire company into some fucked up game of monopoly. When I say fuck Fox News, I'm talking about big oil and big banks and big Wall Street making us all little and beg at their feet. When I say fuck Fox News, that's what the fuck I mean. Shit.